I know what you might be thinking. This channel is called Vintage Toy Freedom, and this is obviously not a vintage toy. This is a modern toy from, I don't really know the year on this, 2018 maybe? Super 7. They obviously make lots of things like this from different movies and stuff like that. But obviously based on something that is vintage, which is the Toxic Avenger, which I've never actually seen. I need to see it. It's something I should have seen at this point in my life. I've seen other trauma films, such as Redneck Zombies, Tromeo and Juliet, and Cannibal the Musical. But for some reason, never seen Toxic Avenger. It's high on my to-watch list. I'm going to watch it soon, I promise. But what I have seen is the Toxic Crusaders movie, the cartoon, which obviously is based on that. And if you haven't seen it, there's this app, I guess app streaming service called Tubi, Tubi. It's like Netflix or Hulu, but it's free. It does have ads, but it has the Toxic Crusaders movie. And I just watched that a few weeks ago, and it's actually kind of cool. It's kind of fun. You know, it's like early 90s kind of kooky, gross out kind of stuff. And the early 90s were kind of a good time for that. Like there was, Earthworm Jim and that kind of stuff. So just kind of fun, kind of weird. Check it out. There's also a Marvel comic book. I've read an issue of that recently. Still pretty good. I like the whole idea of the Toxic Crusaders. It's just kind of like fun and gross. And I'm actually here. This is my new, to me, I should say, Playmates Star Trek The Next Generation collector's case. Which is kind of funny because the Toxic Crusaders line was made by Playmates. So they have a lot of similarities to like Turtles. It's the same size, same scale. A lot of the same, the same idea with the monochromatic accessories. So things like that. Sometimes people confuse these for Turtles, but they're not Turtles. They are Toxic Crusaders. So there's Dr. Killamoff. We got Bonehead. We got, I don't have all of them, but one thing that is cool about this line is it's very collectible. It's a little bit harder to find. They only made 8 figures. So there are the good guys and the bad guys. I'm missing, so the 4 bad guys, 3, no, I guess they made 9. So there's 4 bad guys. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 good guys. There's a dog and a guy who's like a big nose. This stuff all goes with him. His name's Nozone, and I'm pretty sure I had him in childhood. He was a cool one, like the snot comes out of his head and stuff. They all came with glow-in-the-dark accessories, so he comes with like a little boot. He's got a mask, guns. They all had like a little packet, and I don't have all of them. This guy, Radiation Ranger, who's sort of like the army builder, has these little landmines, so I still need to acquire some of those. That's my collecting goal for 2020 is Toxic Crusaders. So yeah, very collectible. Kind of pricey. I mean, not horrible. I mean, you can get like a loose, naked, nothing figure for like $10 or so. The accessories might cost you anywhere from $2 to $5-ish, depending on what it is. But you can get some lots. It's not crazy expensive, but a little on the pricier side compared to like some of the Turtles and things like that. I love it because I had some as a kid. It's cool. It's fun. And it glows in the dark, and you know how much I love glow-in-the-dark stuff, which is why I acquired this from my buddy Jerome, who runs a shop called House of Plastic, which is in Cincinnati, Ohio. So check it out if you're ever in Cincinnati. So what I need to do right now is I need to hold this up to the light, because I actually tested this out before I made this video, and unfortunately it doesn't glow great. It's not the greatest glow. I have a glow shelf. I'm working on it. But I have lots of glow-in-the-dark things, some of which you've actually seen me open. So, like all those Ghost Rider stuff, some of the weird, that Stalker Predator, you've seen me open. Some of the, like, toy Burger King-y stuff. There's Ninja Turtle, Daredevil, you haven't seen me open that. A little Tiger Cub. Some of these you've seen me open. Ghost, Evil Ernie. So I like glow-in-the-dark stuff. It's cool. I turn off my lights, it all starts to glow. And it's interesting because some things glow better than others. Actually, the thing that glows the brightest are his cuffs, which is kind of weird. For some reason, the paint's a little bit different than some of the other Ghost Rider stuff, but it glows really well. You've seen me open the Human Torch back there. Somebody requested I open some Ectoglow Ghostbusters, which if I could even afford to buy some carded Ectoglow Ghostbusters, I would never open them. But, you know, a nice idea. I like that. So, all right. Let's see if our dude has absorbed enough light. So there he is. I'm going to hit the lights as the Metallica song goes. And I can see it. It's pretty faint. It really is, and that's kind of unfortunate because I don't know if you can see. Glow in the dark does not show up well on my phone's camera, and I have a Samsung Galaxy. I think it's an S6. I don't know. It's a little bit older. No, 7. I think I have a 7. But anywho, so it glows a little bit, but even to my naked eye, it's not great. Next, let me just turn on my ceiling fan, and it's like 30 degrees outside, so I need to do that. Okay, so we're here to open this guy. He needs to be freed from this plastic prison so he can go and fight some bad guys. There's a mask there too, which I don't know what to do with that other than be the first superhero from New Jersey. Yeah, so it's kind of funny. He's from New Jersey, and he wears a tutu, and he has a mop and stuff like that. So just kind of a silly, goofy, fun thing. All right, oh, that's taped in there. It's not wanting to come out. And they really have that taped in there pretty good. Okay. We got his mop out. Cool. All right, so there he is. You know, it's just kind of your 3 3/4 inch. It actually looks like maybe a little bit smaller than 3. It's about 3 3/4 inch. And they make tons. I mean, I was at the mall the other day, and there's like a Slayer and Ghost and like Ghost the Band and all kinds of stuff. I don't know. They make just tons of them, and you know they're cool. I'm not really that big into them, but you know I like things that glow in the dark. There's a Scareglow, which I have my eye on, Masters of the Universe Scareglow, and it obviously glows and would look perfect next to my actual Scareglow. So some more glow in the dark stuff. Grocery Gang, Shark Bites, OMFG, obviously Scareglow, My Night Force, Lego. There's a Scooby-Doo guy, more OMFG, a Ronald McDonald thing, a little Casper the Ghost. I don't even know what that goes to. So I like glow in the dark. When I finally acquire a Super 7 Masters of the Universe Scareglow for a good price, I'm trying to find one for a good price, I will certainly open that here on this channel. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this modern Toy Freedom episode of this Toxic Avenger Toxie from Super 7 that glows in the dark. And this is a colorway, I guess you can call it a colorway or a variant. They made like a regular one too that looks more like the actual one. So, but obviously I had to pick this up because it glows in the dark, and that's something I love. So thanks for watching. As always, open your toys, play with them, and stay clean.